Okay.
Hey, Andrew Twelftree here. I'm just on a call with one of my team, Patrick, and he's asking me about Facebook and how to contact and recruit people on Facebook. So I thought I'd do a little quick training and give you some insight on how best to go about it, because I believe internet marketing has sort of changed. Now I'm in here twice because I'm on my phone to get the audio and I'm on my computer so I can share my screen. So what I'll do is I'll actually share my screen and I'll go to Patrick's Facebook wall, if you don't mind, mate.
No problem.
Right, now Patrick said, how do I get some interest? So I actually scratched up a post for him to do, and this is the one here, all right? In fact, I might refresh that because I want people to see how it will look as you post it, and there's a reason why. All right, so this is just an image that I sent him, and you've actually posted that as well. But this is the post I sent him, right? You've got this guy, this burglar with your computer, which grabs attention, all right? And here is a headline in bold to catch people's attention, all right? Sick of all the Bitcoin games, question mark. And people will go, yeah, I am. And then they'll read on, right? It's to hook their attention. With all the Bitcoin programs that are coming and going these days, people are a bit gun shy. And then I've got, and rightly so, ... And then see more? All right, that there is a hook, and rightly so. They want to know what you're going to say. So they're going to click on the see more, and then the story opens up. And then you go, here's the thing. And people will go, what's the thing? You know, it's building their anticipation. People are still looking to the internet to subsidise and replace their income. Times are tough, you know, cost of living, job insecurity, tax, you know, dwindling retirement funds. And they're all going, yeah, it is. Like they're with you. They're talking, you know, as they're going through this post. This is what I call a curiosity post, guys. If I ever say do a curiosity post, do something like this. Now, and then I go on to say, if you don't create yourself an ongoing, growing passive income now, life will get tough in years to come. But there is hope where once there was none. I mean, that's just a saying I heard somewhere. I can't remember where it was from, but and then you can say, right, here's the problem. Now here's the solution. I have come across something that not only provides you with sound financial education, but also, you got that spelt wrong, allows you to get in at the ground floor of a new and exciting technology soon to be rolled out across the world. Right, they're going, oh wow, that sounds cool. If you still have a dream of making it online, which everyone has, and no one's, you know, not no one, but very few have achieved it, comment info below. So you've told them nothing. You've told them a story. You've told them that, you know, you've irritated their pain, right? Cost of living, all the things they don't like about what's going on in their life. And then you've offered a solution, but you haven't told them anything about it. You've asked them to click info. So when they go info below, now Patrick's just posted this, so let me have a look at your line. When they click info, what you do is you start a conversation with them. You don't just send them the link. All right, and I'll explain why in a moment. Now I'm just looking at your timeline here, Patrick. You've got an image, you've got a business post, although a good one. You've got a link to a mining pool, another link to a mining pool, another link saying here, join this. What's this one? In Salt Lake City. Okay, that's good. That's an engagement post. That's just your life. Then you've got another business post, and then you've got another. Oh, you've got a video. Good. You see, this is why you're not getting a great deal of reaction, Patrick, because your timeline is like a billboard, and people become immune to it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you've just, I mean, when you come across, you always think when you're posting on Facebook, what would I think if I looked at my own timeline, I'd think, oh, this guy's in everything, and just ignore it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You've got to break it up. You've got to do motivational, inspirational posts. You've got to do quotes. You've got to do images. You've got to put photos of you in general life. Like, you know, when you're out on the road, you're being a truckie, just pull over at a truck stop sometime, take a selfie of yourself with the mountains in the background or something and say, hey, look at this, you know, check this out. You know, it might be something simple, but it looks cool. And those posts will get a lot of likes and comments. And other people see that. You end up on other people's walls, if you know what I mean. So you reach more people by getting what I call engagement posts. All right. Now, an engagement post is something out of your life, a cool photo or something that you've done, or just an insight about anything that will prompt your friends and colleagues to answer you. And usually, you know, when I post a cool video, I might do a screenshot and ask people like, where have you been that's been really cool lately? And people answer you know, and it gets engagement. It gets people viewing your stuff. It increases your edge rank, so to speak. And then when you get a business post mixed into it, rather than business, you've got interesting, good quote. People always like and share them. And then a business post mixed in. As they're looking down your wall, they'll go, oh, what's this? All right. It's a way of getting traffic to your site. And I've actually forwarded you the video I did a while back as well, didn't I, Patrick? The how to recruit without resistance and rejection and resistance video.
Right.
And for those who are watching this, then I can always forward that, or I might put it in the group as a resource. But see, that is a very good post. Now, the only reason you're not getting a lot of infos yet is because people are immune to your timeline. You need to mix things up a bit.
Okay.
All right. Now, where I'll suggest that there are many sign-ups are over here. See this little section here? Your friends list. So I'm not sure if I can see your friends. I can. All right. You've got 2,400 friends. There are 240 sign-ups in there. You've just got to go and get them.
Okay.
All right. We've got a lot of common friends there. I wouldn't bother talking to any of them yet. they're common friends, obviously. I've talked to a lot of these people already.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I won't let some names out, but there's quite a few in the top 20 that I've already talked to. But down here, what you do is you say Joe Rock, all right? For an example, you hover over his name, you click on message. Okay. And I haven't talked to him yet in the past. So what I'd do here, I mean, I would say, hey Joe, just came across your profile. I see we're friends, but we've never connected. I thought I'd just say hi. And then I'll just say, let's chat soon, Drew, and then a smiley face, because all I'm doing is trying to get him into a conversation. All right. My ultimate goal would be to share, my program with him, i.e. Skyways, but you can't do that straight off the bat. You've got to have a conversation with people to be able to have them look at it without being defensive. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So with social media and Facebook chatting, it's just gone, people think they can be rude and get away with it these days. What you've got to imagine it being like is if you walked up on a street and saw Joe on a street corner, right, and you say, hey Joe, how you going? Do you want to see my business? Like straight out of it, he's going to say, off mate, isn't he? You say, hey Joe, how you going? What you been up to? What's happening in your life? And then you share some of yours, share back and forth, and their defense is lower. If you spend the time to talk with people, find out what's going on in their life, one, they'll let some information out on some of the pains that they want to solve, and two, they relax. All right.
Okay.
Whenever I start a conversation anywhere, whether it's on a Zoom or whether it's Facebook chatting or it's any contact whatsoever, there's four things I want to do. All right. It may sound regimented, but you can mix and match. I want to make them laugh and find three things in common. All right.
Okay.
If you can do that, and it's a learned skill, you can make anyone laugh. All right. And it might be being corny or being witty or something. And if you make someone laugh or giggle under their breath and then find three things in common, what happens is, it's human nature. They like you.
Okay.
Given they like you. You know, if I talk to you and we've never talked before, Patrick, and I tell you a joke about where you're from and you have a laugh and then and, I can have a joke about my Australian accent or something like that. And you have a good giggle, we back and forth, and then we start talking, oh, I've got kids, you've got kids. And when I'm chatting on Facebook, I quite often use photographs. I send people photographs because it lowers their defences. It's what's called breaking people's state. All right, you change their mood, you change what they're thinking about, and it gets their attention to you. And in the video, I actually go into depth on how I use photographs to break the ice with people. But what you do is, in effect, make a friend. All right? And then you can back and forth. And sooner or later, within that conversation, you'll get to the what do you do, what do I do? Now, what I do is, I said, well, what do you do for a quid? And then he tells me, and I said, well, I used to be an engineer. And then I sent him a photo of me as an engineer. But I retired 7 years ago from that. And I play online these days. I've been living off online income for a few years, or whatever your story is. Okay.
Okay.
But then I change it back a little bit and ask them a question about them. So you put the little bait out there, and they're thinking, well, what's he do? How does he do that? All right. And then you're talking about them again. And then they'll basically ask you, what are you up to? And I say, oh, I'm into something that's really pretty cool. That I'm pretty excited about it. Why are you open to looking? All right. That's the line. I'm into something pretty cool that I'm very excited about. Why are you open to looking? ? And then shut up. Wait for their response, because no one wants to be closed. All right. Most people will say, yeah, what you got? And I said, well, look, what I can do is send a page with a couple of videos on it that explains what we do and how it benefits you. Are you cool for me to send that? And then they go, yeah, okay. So you send the link and say the first one's 2 or 3 minutes. It shows you what we do. And then there's a bit of a short webinar that explains how it can benefit you. And then I'll say, here's the next line. How soon can you run through the 2 videos?
Okay.
Not when can you? All right. You ask how soon. It puts some urgency on it without being in their face. Does that make sense?
Yes.
How soon can you run through the videos? And they might say, oh, I'll have a go today. So what you then want to do is try and book a time to get back with them.
Okay.
All right. So you don't get in the have you watched the videos yet? Have you watched the videos yet? Have you watched the videos yet cycle, which is one, annoying for them and you. All right. If you do that too often, obviously, they'll go non-responsive because they think you're going to pound them about that business again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Well, as you would do if someone was pounding you and you know that they're messaging you and they're just going to pound you to join something, you just don't respond, do you?
No.
There you go. Don't be that person. So after you say, how soon can you run through the videos? And they might say, look, I'll run through them today because you've built the anticipation up, and say, great. So if we connect again this time tomorrow, you would have been through the videos for sure? ?
Okay.
So you've made them confirm again that they will watch the videos. Yeah, cool. So about 8 o'clock, we'll get back together and maybe maybe jump on a call or answer your questions, and get them to confirm again, and then go yes, question mark, and then they go yes. So they've confirmed 3 times that 8 o'clock tomorrow you're going to get on a call with them or chat with them at least, and they've confirmed 3 times that they'll watch the videos. It will really up the percentage that do it. All right, and because you've built a friendship, you've built some anticipation. You haven't told them anything about it, but you've baited them, and then you've booked a time to follow up. And then what you do is you follow up at that time and say, "Hey, Joe, we're ready. Are you ready to catch up in a moment? Shall we, jump? Just chat with him initially, unless you've already booked a call." And then say, "Hey, do you want to jump on a Zoom and actually meet in person?"
Okay.
And then the follow-up, Ray Higdon does a great follow-up process. But basically, he asked them, "So you've been through the videos, yes? Question mark. Yep. Okay. What did you like most about them?" And then shut up and let them talk. Because all they're doing is they're telling you all the good things they like. And then he goes, "Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Full stop. Shut up."
Okay.
That's your close. You don't have to be in their face, and you don't have to sell it. All right? Because here's the tip. If you try and sell it without using the tools, they will think they have to sell it, and you will get the "I'm not a salesman" objection.
Okay.
All right? The less you say, the more they'll want to join if they see it.
Okay.
Right? If they've got questions or if they're close, try and use a third party to do the talking. And here's why. If you've got someone that's got a bite and they sound interested, but they're asking questions, and say, "Well, hey, I've teamed up with Andrew, the guy in the videos. Would you like to meet him?" And then say, "Yeah, that'd be cool. Great." Then we all jump on a Zoom call, and then you introduce me and say, "Look, this is Andrew. He's really crushing it with Skyways. Knows a lot more about it than I do. I'm just getting started." And like really beef me up. Not that I need the encouragement. It's about credibility in the eyes of your prospect. They need to think that I'm the man. All right. And what I'll do is I say, "Oh, thanks, Patrick. No, I'm doing okay. But look, Patrick, he's really on the move. He's really taking off." So what I'll do is hand some of that credibility back to you. So in the eyes of your prospect, I'm the man, and Patrick's gonna be the man. All right. So really back up. All right. And then shut up. Let me do the talking, because what I'll do is I'll make them laugh, find a couple of things in common really fast, so they like me. And then I'll start asking questions. I'll go for what's pain in your life, what did you like most about what you've seen so far? And sounds to me like you're ready to join. All right. But coming from a third party, here's the real power of it. And if they say, "Well, I don't think I can do this," and I say, "Well, all right, what did Patrick do to invite you to this?" And he goes, "Well, he talked to me a bit and said, I've got something I'm excited about, and sent me a video. And then he got me on a call with you." And I said, "So what did he really do?" And they'll think to themselves, "Not much, nothing. He sent me a video." All right. And that's what you want them to think, because they'll think, "Hang on, I really could do this. I could invite someone to watch a video, and I could get someone on a call. Yeah, I could do this. Let's go." All right. You've got to think. It's human mentality. So that's a really powerful technique. And if you would rather, you can actually have a conversation and say, "Well, look, they're running a live Zoom tonight or tomorrow night. How about we jump on that and have another look?
Okay.
All right, and use the live Zooms, because what they do is they get on the Zoom, they're listening to it again, so it's cementing in their head that this is a great thing. And what they're doing all the time is they're looking around at all the videos of all the other people smiling and nodding, okay, they get drawn into the excitement of it all. And those live Zooms are a really, really powerful way of building your business. All right.
Okay.
Obviously, the videos on the pages are recordings of that, but when it's live, it's just got that added edge. And here's the beautiful part. If you're talking to someone and you know there's another Zoom tomorrow night, you can say, well, why don't you say, hey, guys, reach out to a couple of your friends and say, hey, jump on this Zoom with me and check it out. And all of a sudden, bam, they've sponsored one or two people and they haven't really done much yet. All right?
Okay.
So we're running 3 live Zooms a week. Now, I know you're in the States and the time zones might be a little bit out, but it's morning time for you over there, especially in the eastern states. They'll be able to catch it at like 8 or 9 in the morning. But otherwise, if we get, a team going in the States, I can do one at this time, or whatever time in the morning, so that it's evening for you guys.
Right.
All right, and we can do that no problem. So, does that give you some insight on how to reach out to your friends?
Yes. I'm,
All right.
I'm, I don't know. I guess I get a little, I don't think
Flustered?
I can do it, but I need to just get out of my comfort zone and just do it. Does that make
You know
sense?
what? It may seem daunting, and you're exactly right. You think, oh, I've got to talk to people about my business. It's not. It's not. And I'll grab if my Facebook will work. I'll go and I might actually just search it. I'm going to take you through one conversation I had with a guy. All right. Come on. Oh God, what's his name now? I'll just scroll down and search. This is like a follow-up list. See this on the left here? The messenger list. All right. You can just go down there and go, oh, that guy, I forgot to follow him up. Just scroll down. Oh, Cody, there he is. All right, I'll show you this conversation. All right, and this is how easy it is. All right, I'll go up to, and I'm sure Cody won't mind. All right, because it's nothing hard to do.
Yeah, well, you've been doing a lot longer than I have. I'm terrified.
Don't be terrified. All right, now look, I'll show you how easy it is. All right. Here's the start of it. All right, we've talked back and forth in the past. All right, and February 5th, I sent him a message. I said, hey, Cody, been a while. I saw you commented on one of my posts. All right, and that was a while back, and he still didn't answer. So I said, hey, Cody, what you been up to, buddy? Got anything exciting going on? Chat soon, Drew. That's what I call an outgoing. All right, that's where the conversation started.
Okay.
Now, is there anything about business in there?
No.
Is it offensive in any way?
No. Just casual chat.
Exactly. You got it. It's just a casual chat. And look what he came back with. Hey, man, what's going on? It's been a while. And then he's going, we're about to have a second child. What are you up to? I went, oh, congrats, bro. And then I tell him what I'm up to. I'm still over in the Philippines, been here 8 months, heading back to Australia in a couple of weeks. And I had still nothing about business. Oh, what are you in the Philippines for? Now we're getting into a conversation. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I kind of live here. Been here 4 years out of the last 5. My partner's Filipino. I love it here. It's still nothing about business. And he goes, oh, nice. I said, what you up to these days? Still working? I'm bathing. I'm saying, is he still working a job? Yeah, I've been learning how to trade Forex. All right, so all right, cool. We'll talk to him about Forex. All right, last month it's been working pretty good. And I said, yeah, I've been trading a little bit of crypto on and off. And then we just started a conversation about that. And look at this, there's no business. I'm talking about what he loves to talk about. Because
Right.
what is happening is it's getting in a back and forth conversation, and he's really lowered his defences and he's really, open. And right, we'll go down, we're talking about stuff. He showed me some charts and I'm going, oh yeah, that's cool. All right. And he showed me a strategy and I said, oh yeah, look, I do something similar. And then I asked him what settings are used, and we're just having a conversation here. All right.
Right.
And let me get, and we're back and forth in here. Right. A lot of people get stuck. Now this is where we really get into it. Oh, then we talk about some of the crypto scams. I said, did you get caught up in any of the Bitcoin games? And he goes, no, I dodged them. And I said, yeah, so do I. It's like a group of sardines swimming around the ocean. And then, because I'm sort of segueing into this line here. All right.
Okay.
All right. And he's going, the competition's fierce at the bottom. A lot of people get stung. It's usually the people coming in for the first time. Not cool. Yeah, I'm fairly new too, but I learned some lessons from some other things that I can apply to Forex. All right, here's my line. All right, after all of that conversation, here's my bait line. Cool, I'm actually onto something pretty cool outside of crypto as well. Are you open to running an eye? That's the line, right there. That's not offensive, is it? It's not aggressive. And guess what? Because we've had a good conversation, I'll check it out. And then I go, sweet. I'll flick a page with some videos. The first one is a 3-minute one showing what we do. The second one is how it can benefit you. The rest are info if you want it. And then I'll bang the link. All right. And look at this. How soon can you run through them? And look at this. I'll watch them sometime today. Okay, cool, bro, enjoy. All right, and that's where we're at the minute. And look at this, he thanked me.
Cool.
All right, that's how you do it, guys. You got to imagine your Facebook chat like you're standing on a street corner. And if you imagine what you say is being said to you and you think, oh, get lost, mate, don't say it. All right, it's making friends, because people don't join the business, they join you. If they don't like you, or you don't have a relationship, what they'll do is they'll search on Google and find someone else that's in it and join them.
Makes sense.
All right, now here's the thing, honest story. I have talked to a lot of friends, and I do it this way every time in my friends list. All right, we've got a few minutes left. I've talked to them and I have a conversation. I say, yep, I'm onto something pretty cool that I'm excited about. Are you open to running an eye? And they might go, what is it? And I said, well, it's Skyways. I can flick you a page with this. And they said, yeah, I've heard of Skyways before. And I said, oh, cool. Have you like investigated it in any length? No, some bloke just sent me a link on it. And I said, well, that's great. If you haven't looked at it, why don't you check out my page? And I'll tell you what, I've sponsored them. And you know why? Because I've taken the time to have a conversation with them.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense too.
Done that. People, I believe that internet marketing has turned 180 degrees. The days of lead capture pages and traffic and funnels and all that, they're not gone. They still work, don't get me wrong there. But for those who are building and they build relationships, they will win big time. Now, the way to get into conversations with more targeted people is by doing your Facebook wall. Okay, let's go back to your wall. All right, you mix it up. You have some quotes, you have some personal photographs. You know, when, say that photograph there of you and your wife. right?
Yeah.
You post a photograph there and just say, hey, we popped out for a coffee, and just post that. You'll get 75 likes and 15 comments.
Actually, I was getting my hair dyed there.
Yeah, you do the run marks down the back of your neck, you know.
Yeah.
And just say, when was the last time you coloured your hair? And it'll get a conversation going.
Okay.
I mean, I did a post. Oh God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I did a post where there's like 4 aliens looking down at the camera. All right, and I say a prize for the funniest comment. All right. And it went absolutely nuts. So there was like 100 and something comments, and people like Mark Harbert put a comment on it. Terry Lamb and, you know, some of the big networkers put comments on this post.
Oh, cool.
All right. And amongst everyone else, and, you know, you know, there was heaps of funny comments, and everyone wants to chime in. Now, you put something like that, was what I call an engagement post, with a story post like this one, just near it, like up or down, because when they go to the post, they may well look up and down your wall and see that and read it and then go, oh, shit, I wouldn't mind info on that. All right, it's not just business. It's like a reality TV show, your timeline.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got to keep people engaged. You've got to make your TV show interesting. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So when
yes,
you're watching your favourite TV show, when the ads come on, you switch off, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, right. Unless it's a really good ad. Case in point. Right, but if all you do is get to a channel and the commercials just run for 20 minutes, what do?
Turn off.
You change the channel. So if I come to a Facebook profile that's just commercial, I go somewhere else. But if it's interesting, you know, there's a nice photo there, you have a joke where you do the alien one or something like that, and, you know, people keep coming back. And if you provide value or good information, you know, it all adds up. So, yeah, you can generate targeted people like that and only have conversations with the ones that ask for info. Or if they like the post also. Anyone who likes it is also a lead. Start a conversation with them. They don't only have to comment. But you can see here, you ain't getting much engagement, are you, buddy?
No.
But on the other one, the life interest one, look at that, you got 3 likes. All right. And that one you got 4 likes and 3 shares on just something that's of value.
Right.
All right. It's a yeah. All right. So we're almost up with time. How do you feel now, Patrick, when you go to
I'm
people?
feeling a lot better. I feel that I can do it now, and I know my talking is different than your talking. I'm not talking about your accent, but you know, just different, and I'll just try it and see what happens. And that you know,
Yep.
I really appreciate you taking the time and you know, giving me this information, and whoever else sees this will hopefully have the same eye-opening experience that I did.
Yeah. Just be nice, bro. Just talk to people.
Yeah.
Now, I'll actually get on after this recording and let you know which ones not to bother with, because I've signed up several of the first few that you'd start on. So, but all good, bro. Glad it helped, and basically, yeah, just the way to build this is to have conversations with people. If you're not having conversations, you haven't got a business.
Okay.
If you don't talk to people, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
You know,
I'm starting to see that now. Definitely, for sure.
Because here's the thing, when I get on because I've been doing a lot of training and coaching and helping team members get started, but when I actually have some conversations, reach out to a few friends, now I might send out 20 or 30, how you going, mate, what's going on in your world at the moment, messages, and, I might not get a response immediately. I'll just bang out a heap of them. And as the chats come in, I start conversations with people and just back and forth, like I did with Cody. Just make friends, talk about what's going on in their life. And then the opportunity will come up where you get to say, yep, well, I'm onto something that's pretty cool that I'm very excited about. Why are you open to looking? That's the line. But yeah, it's really, really easy. And it's fun once you get into it, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you're about right. Yeah, I like these people that, hey, how's it going? And then all of a sudden they hit you with their business opportunity.
Yeah, two chats in. You can see them coming.
And then they just keep pounding you and pounding you. I just either block them or ignore them,
Yep. Don't be that person.
No.
Don't be that person. And don't send your link unless you've asked them, are you open to looking, and got permission.
Okay.
All right. To try and send a link saying, I know you're going pretty good, whatever. We've talked in the past. Here, I'm doing Skyways. Here's my link. Register here. They're just going to go delete, block, or they'll find someone else to join out of spite.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't be that person. Now, obviously, with your posting on Facebook, you can have conversations with targeted people. If you're limited in time, if you're working, then post on Facebook and have conversations with the people who ask for information or like the post.
Okay.
All righty. All right. We've got about a minute left before it's going to kick us out. So I hope I'll actually put this up in the groups as a bit of a training. I hope you get some value out of it. And it's key. Just have a few conversations and you'll sign someone up. No problem.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's going on there?
I don't either.
All right. What I'll do is I'll end the call and we'll speak soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good night.